no-shows. You fucked up. Yeah, I'll go for your phone. You fucked up. And your phone full of hoes. You fucked up. Try test tape, no. You fucked up. Cop on no-shows. You fucked up. Yeah, I'll go for your phone. You fucked up. And your phone full of hoes. You fucked up. Try test tape, no. You fucked up.
Yes, guys. Yes, people. Big up everybody that's locked in. Like, subscribe, all of that. It's Sunday night. It's 10 p.m. So you know what time it is. Time for Shameless FC. StreamYard is bugging. I can't find the views on here. We're live on YouTube, right? Yep. We are live on YouTube. Thank God. Because it's not showing anyone that's on YouTube. So big up everybody that's in here anyway. And yeah, we're going to be doing the best and worst transfers of the season for the top 6 sides and Leicester City as well. We couldn't leave Neil out of it. We've got 5 separate categories here. Signing of the season, great transfer, solid transfer, disappointing, and flop. And you guys know how we usually do it on this channel. We pick it out first. We'll debate the name and the season and everything. Once we've done that, if you lot want to move it around, any super chat, any amount, you guys could put a player up or down or make a new tier or do whatever you guys want to do. You know how we usually do.
Listen, before we go there, I'm not going to suggest no one because at the end of the day, yeah, my suggestion I'll put somewhere. We will agree on a panel and then some guy or girl in the chat will be like, nope, let me just piss this guy off. £5.
I didn't always do that. Sometimes they just disagree. But yeah, we're going to get into that in a little. Ryan, you're on mute, bro. You're on mute.
Yeah, like, what, you saying the super chat thing? Is it possible someone puts Haaland as signing of the season into flop or something like that? Like,
if they want a super chat, but that's after we've made the pick. It's after we've made the pick.
Yeah.
Nuno, I'm glad you saw that as well. My team weren't even that bad, but they wanted to take my team of the season out just because I wanted to add 2 Chelsea players. They said pick 2 players per team. So someone had to get put in there. Put Thiago Silva, put Enzo. My team was better than Igal's. I'll stand by that. Everybody else, you know what?
Well, who did Igal have?
I don't know.
All Arsenal.
Still questionable. No, because you can only do 2 players per club, but I don't recall. Mine was better than his. Everybody else, though, it is what it is. But big up everybody that's in here. Like, subscribe. Big up to Undertaker. Big up to Steve. Big up to HR. Warrior, big up to Miguesta, Mineral Medina, big up my G, big up Warrior again, big up Ants, big up everybody that's in here. Like, subscribe, check out everyone's socials down in the description below. And yeah, let's get into it. Neil, what are you telling me, my guy? You all good?
Yeah, I'm all right, man. It's nice not being able to be depressed every week. So I'm one of the guys actually glad international football's here. So we'll have to see, but what happens to get. But yeah, all good. It's quite nice actually to be slightly positive for once.
Mm-hmm. Drink to that. I think everybody in the top row is feeling that way. Ryan, are you the same?
You know what? Like at first I thought I would be in it, but I can't. This weekend's been boring, bro. This weekend's been
It is,
so
but we needed
boring.
this, man.
I'll take it, bro.
Me and
I
Flawless
needed
down
it,
on
I
the
still
bottom row
felt like
right
I
now,
needed
chilling
something
like,
more.
"Hey, yo, this shit is dead. Bring back the real football."
Nah, like you know what it is. Like I've kind of liked how I've not been depressed this weekend, but it's been so boring, man. Like, just man, just been boring. I actually can't wait till football comes back. Well, proper football, innit?
I can. I definitely can.
I
Yo,
can.
Flawless
You
with the new
definitely can.
settings.
You're gonna
End
be
the
staying
season
in
now,
bed.
bro. Trust me. End the season now.
Bruv, I've seen our run to the end of the season. We can have another international break for a week if you want.
I can, bro. I'm gonna bring COVID back just so we can stay in the Premier League.
I'll happily spread it.
Wow.
Flawless. What are you telling me, bro? You all good?
I'm blessed, fam. All good. Always good to be on Shameless. International break. Obviously, I'm not as glad about it as you lot. In terms, actually, from a United perspective, though, it came at the right time. Pause. Because that's hilarious.
How's that pause?
That's a hilarious pause.
Yeah.
How is?
Do you know what? Do you know? No, can I say one thing before you go on, Flawless? Yeah. Do you know why I'm disappointed? Yeah, because you're the same generation as me. Yeah. You see how this new generation, you have to say, but that's why you never hear me say it. Because I'm like, bro, if you man want to think that way, then you man think that way. Because I don't mean it in that way. Yeah. So, bro, so Flawless, you don't have to pause everything. You know?
Nah, for me, it's more.
No,
I don't
what
get
it-
why you
what
said
it
it
is-
there.
Nah, you see
It's
how
'cause
I
you're
get
used
it,
to
but
bro.
also-
It's 'cause you're
you
used
know what
to
it is?
bro.
You remember? I think you guys remember because you're similar age to me. You remember the year of like on YouTube and internet was like no homo, no homo.
yeah,
this,
yeah.
no
Bro,
homo.
that was
that.
my error, bro. That was
Same
it. That was
thing.
it. If it sounded sus, you'll say, yo, no
And
homo, innit?
It was basically no homo, but it's like essentially
yeah.
going, I'm not gay though, and it's like
Yeah.
just shut up, bruv.
Also,
I know
just find
Flawless
it
is doing
funny.
it a kind of a
Yeah,
sarcastic way, but the problem is, Flawless, you'll do it as a sarcastic way, and it'll end up becoming part of your vocabulary, and you'll click at the moment. You'll go,
It's
oh,
become
mate,
his.
that wasn't
it's
even.
happened to all of us.
You know what I
It is in
mean?
his
It'll
vocabulary, bro.
turn to one of those.
Yeah, it makes me laugh. That's why I did it. Even that pause just then, that just made me laugh. That's why I say it. I just find it funny. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it's become. But yeah, man, I'm
What is
glad
the
to be
show
here
become?
as always. And international break, even though I missed club football, it did come around at the right time for Manchester United because we had players out, like players missing, injuries. So it's kind of like, all right, cool. Because our performances hadn't been the
out?
best, and it was starting to dip. Like Ericsson, for instance, saying Ericsson could be back after the international break. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Martial's actually been training. How long he stays fit for, I don't know. Well, those two in particular. That one's
30 minutes, probably.
Rashford obviously didn't play for England because he had a knock. You know what I'm saying? Like Shaw wasn't 100% fit.
I feel like a lot of players are doing that because we've had Reece James pull out as a precaution. Havertz has pulled out with a flu infection.
You reckon Haaland's done it?
Yeah, maybe. I've seen a lot of players do it.
Yeah, put it this way: if this was a World Cup weekend, I guarantee all them players' name would play.
Oh
If
yeah,
this was
yeah,
like the
sure,
actual World Cup, like what's going on right now. All right,
But then these are Euro qualifiers. Like they're still
but
kind of
again,
important.
we said it
Ain't
there.
serious.
Qualifiers. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but obviously you still need to like do the business, innit?
Yeah, you
It's not like
if
the
you can't do
friendlies.
if you can't do
Yeah,
the
but you
business
know
of
what
it-
the Euro competitions are like, though. You got the best two, and then you've got like an average two countries, and then you've got like a.
But I
two
would have thought
countries.
Haaland would have wanted to get his team to a tournament because he ain't really done that yet.
Did Odegaard play?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Odegaard played. He was
Rodri
on the
clamped
Rodri
him in the
tackle.
last
You
game.
see the Rodri
Bro,
tackle?
this guy tried to break my guy's ankle, bro. This
I did hear
pagan,
this.
bro.
It weren't even that bad a tackle, you know.
Oh my god! But
these
listen,
Arsenal
did you?
fans were way
It's not even a
overboard.
tackle; it was the follow through, bro.
It was late, but it weren't like no red card.
Man,
or
Bob, did
anything
you
like
see,
that.
Bob? If Odegaard's studs were in the ground, that would have snapped clean Bob, that would have been an Eduardo 2.0.
I don't think it was.
But when I saw it, I remember back in 08 when Bob, that's what ruined our season, isn't it? Yeah. But if we're lucky that the pitches and all that have obviously all been upgraded and that, like they're not so bad as they used to be back then. Like where in certain stadiums, if you wear a certain type of if you're wearing certain type of studs on a dry day, they might get stuck in the ground.
Yeah.
and it's peaked. You know what I mean? Whereas now, they make sure the pitches are all watered and right, and you know what I mean. So that shit doesn't really happen. But yeah, man, like, bro, that was a bad challenge. You know, when I first saw it, I was like, yo, I didn't think much of it. But when I saw like a close up of it, I was like, yo, this
He
guy
proper
legit could have
clapped him.
clamped him, bro.
I've not seen it. I'm saying this is how much interest I've not had. But
He,
yeah,
cl-
like
he went into him, but I don't.
I
It
have
weren't
no
high.
interest
It
in
weren't a high
sure what
tackle. or
qualifiers.
anything.
But yeah, like I was saying,
Yeah.
players like arrested, like Varane don't play. Obviously, Varane's retired from France. Martinez don't play. You know what I'm saying? Casemiro gets arrested. Ericsson will be back.
Casemiro
Martial,
played.
Rashford won't play. Oh, did Casemiro play?
He
Did he play
scored.
9
He
minutes?
scored,
Oh,
actually. He
see,
captained
that's
them,
how
he
much I've
scored.
been paying attention. Shaw only played
Against
one match because he
Morocco.
got suspended. So it's like, yo, from United perspective, great timing. Great timing.
Is Conte being sacked? Someone
Yeah,
got
yep. There's a club announcement from Tottenham.
What is it?
Club announcement from Spurs. Conte's just been sacked.
Oh,
There's this somewhere Millie rocking as we speak.
Yeah.
Yo, they're getting
Hey,
Nagelsmann, bro.
Conte dancing with that 5 million
They're
extra.
getting
Big
Nagelsmann. That's
club
what it is.
statement. We can announce that head coach Antonio Conte has left the club by mutual agreement. We achieved UCL qualification his first season at the club. We thank Antonio for his contribution and wish him well for the future. Christian Stellini will take the team as head coach for the remainder of the season, and with Ryan Mason as the head coach. Fucking crazy.
That's nuts.
That means Nagelsmann's going to join because apparently they've been in talks with him recently since he got sacked from Bayern. So I reckon that they probably agreed that for next season, and they sack Conte now, innit? I reckon that's what's probably happened.
I don't know if it directly means Nagelsmann's coming in, because this is just something till the end of the season.
I just think it's a bit
just going anywhere.
But Nagelsmann can go anywhere else, you know, in that span of time, right? To the end of the season, there's still quite a few months, like what, 2 months left.
Nah, I reckon he goes. I'm
not saying he will go to someone at the end of the season, but there's still a lot of time for but Chelsea could come in for him.
Yeah, but Chelsea ain't sacked their manager yet.
Please.
Do you know what I mean? No, I know Chelsea have got a manager in Potter and that, but I'm saying Chelsea might want him. Real Madrid might want to give him a go. I'm not saying they will, but I'm just any club can come in for him.
I've heard the Madrid story. I don't think Madrid will go for Nagelsmann.
I'm not saying I'm not actually personally thinking Madrid will come in for him. I'm just using Madrid as an example because obviously there's speculation Ancelotti is leaving at the end of the season, isn't it?
No, Ancelotti will definitely
I don't
leave,
think he goes Madrid. I'm not saying he does, but I'm just saying that's another club there for an example where they might need a new manager. He might go Spurs.
I think Madrid were going to try and get Tuchel, innit, when Ancelotti leaves at the end of the season. Well, obviously, he's gone Bayern now, so that's not possible. So, yeah. But I don't think Madrid will go for Nagelsmann still. I reckon they could try and get Zidane back again for the third time. Because I know him Florentino Perez. But I know Zidane and Florentino Perez are still on really, really good terms. So that might be a thing to watch out for. But I don't know, innit?
Yeah, but personally, do you know what it is?
Yeah,
the only time I'll start taking Spurs serious, is when they actually get new owners. Because personally, I don't care what manager goes there. It's just going to be the same shit. One might get lucky.
They had the opportunity. They had the winners.
I'm not saying put an example. Say in the next 5 years they have a total of 3 managers, and then 3 managers are one's Nagelsmann, the other is say I don't know Ancelotti, and the other one I don't know fucking Tuchel. You know what I mean? If one of them or two of them might get them a little trophy, like a little FA Cup or a Carabao Cup, innit?
But we've been saying that for years. With Spurs.
No, and that's why I said might. I said might. I don't, whether they do or not, I don't know. But if they got new owners, then I'll be like, yo, we need to now start taking Spurs. Like, yo, if they get, and they have to be the right ones, obviously, not just any owners.
It's about the wider context as well, though, Cam. You got to think about how well Arsenal do. You got to think about what Chelsea money they're spending. Newcastle are in that mix now as well. Man United with what's going on there. You don't just need a little bit of money now. You're going to need big money to try and even think about getting a trophy. Do you know what I mean? So the idea of, Tottenham, they've got to completely change everything about the way they do business to even think about competing. Now I'm thinking about titles because let's be real. In terms of the little trophies, maybe that's something. But if you're a Big Six team, your ambition is not to win a Carabao Cup.
No, but for
Man
Spurs,
United
it
have
probably
won the
has
Carabao
to
Cup
be.
and they've gone, right, this is the first step. Where do we go from here? Do you know what I
Nah,
mean?
but Neil, for Spurs, it probably has to be because they ain't won anything, bro. Like they have to take an FA Cup or Carabao Cup, bro. Let's be real. Like they can't just suddenly say, "Oh, we just want to challenge for the league or the Champions League," bro. They're not in that position to be that kind of entitled to those. They need any trophy possible, man. Like they have
You're
to
right,
target
but
those FA Cup and Carabao Cups.
to get to that level, the ambition shouldn't be just to pick up a couple of trophies there, in my opinion.
But who puts
the
Spurs on that
stadium you've
level,
got...
though?
Sorry?
But it's Spurs, man. Like, let's be real with ourselves. Like, I don't really have that expectations for Tottenham.
But to be taken seriously.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
I think them
I know
being
what you
taken
mean,
seriously, Nagelsmann's the shout. If they get Nagelsmann, I will take him more serious. I think he is the
Nagelsmann's
perfect
a good
appointment
for them.
That's a great appointment for
Yeah,
him.
I think
It makes sense for both parties. The same way that getting Conte didn't make sense for either party. I think Nagelsmann makes sense for Spurs. It makes sense for him. He's a project manager. He can work on a budget. We'll have them playing good football. Also, he's knowledgeable of the Bundesliga, where you can go and get players from there as well. That will help. And Spurs, like you said, Ryan, you're spot on. FA Cup or Carabao Cup, something I believe he probably could achieve.
Yeah, he could.
I just think Spurs is just so hard of a club to work at and to because you got to change the entire atmosphere, standards. That's the word, the culture, the entire culture of the club. And Jose couldn't do it. Conte couldn't do it. None of these men could. And I'm thinking, if I was him, I'd stay as far away from Tottenham as possible.
The reason why I say that is because even if he goes in there and he does, if he does a 7 out of 10 job, because it's Spurs, it's going to look like 14 out of 10. Look at Poch.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I hear you.
Look, like the way everything
you're saying.
The
problem is,
yeah, go on, Cam. Go on.
Oh, sorry.
That's cool. No, that's cool. Go on.
No, the problem with Spurs is, if you actually look before Jose, they had an attacking way of thinking. Do you know what I mean? There was an attacking team. And then suddenly they departed with Poch and then brought Jose in, and it like turned into defensive mind. And then after Jose was Nuno, it was still defensive mind. Then after Nuno was obviously Conte, which is the defensive mind. So for me personally, they're an attacking team playing a defensive tactics. So it don't work for them. Do you know what I mean? So like I think that's the biggest problem with Spurs. Is because if you actually look at that team, if there was an attacking team with an attacking manager, they would bang, bro. Let's be real. Like if Son was on form, I know he's a purple patch player, but if Son was on form, Kane, Kane's
Son's lost it a bit now. Like he's lost that.
They end up keeping Kulusevski as well. Like, bro, but actively they could be really dangerous. But it's just like they've had 3 defensive coaches. So that's their main problem.
Coaches. That adds into it because that style has gone out. But what Nagelsmann could do if he goes Spurs is do what Poch did and put yourself in the shop window to then get a bigger job. That's what Spurs is. It's that club you go to as a manager. Yeah, either to go to the bigger clubs or it's when you're on your way down. That's why you see Mourinho go there because he's on his way down. We've seen Conte go there because he's on his way down. And now Nagelsmann might go there to be on the way up. Spurs are like that second place team. We're in that second tier. I think it makes all the sense in the world for him. If Spurs don't get Nagelsmann, something went wrong. Unless he ends up going to a Real Madrid or something.
Or unless they go for Poch instead. Try and get
Poch. Yeah, Poch makes sense. Yeah, Poch does make sense.
Poch or Nagelsmann. It will be one of those two. I can't see it being anyone else.
Nah, these are I don't really see more of an ex-Chelsea manager or something. You know what I'm saying? Go get Di Matteo.
That was going to be Tuchel, but he's gone to Bayern now. That was going to be Tuchel, but I think they had talks with Tuchel, or they were going to, but
if Tuchel went there, that'd be foolish. Yeah, I don't know why Tuchel would go there.
I don't know why Tuchel would go. I agree. It's not going to happen now.
Nah, Tuchel definitely ain't going. He wouldn't have gone near fucking Spurs anyway. You got Madrid. By the way, looking at
Tuchel to Bayern. That's a great appointment for Bayern still.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they made the move so quickly.
It
I didn't
happened
even think
all of a
Nunez was
sudden.
doing that bad.
He
But it
wasn't
shows the
doing that bad,
standards.
but
You said it
there
there,
were
Lewis.
doubts over whether we'd win the
Standard
league.
thing. They're looking at it and going, "Why are we behind?" I know they were behind Union Berlin for a minute. I think they're
Dortmund,
now
I think,
behind
weren't they?
Dortmund now. But I know
Yeah.
Union Berlin were top like previously, like
No,
early on
I
in the
don't think they're
season.
top now.
Were they
Union
not
Berlin. I
top?
think
No,
it's
not top
Dortmund.
now. I'm saying early on in the
They
season,
were
Union Berlin were top. Yeah,
but they're not now.
so they're probably looking at it like that. In the Champions League, they're going. We have a
In the
genuine chance
Champions
to win
League,
it.
their odds have gone up
That's
significantly
it.
now, in my opinion.
Smart business. I think
Very smart.
very smart move again for all parties involved. So go get Tuchel from Munich. Munich suits Tuchel. How would you not? You look at their team. Why can't he go in there and have a similar impact to what he did to Chelsea?
He's managed in the Bundesliga as well before as well. So
They're
he's
now my
got that
second favourites to
experience.
win that competition. It's between them and Madrid, I think. I think
I'd
the winner
argue
of-
they might be my favourite. They actually might be
Not
my
that.
favourites because even with Nagelsmann, I think I predicted Bayern to win it, and with Tuchel, that's going to come up even more now. So I think they'll knock out City. I think it'll be close, but I do think they
I
kind
think
of.
that semi-final's
they'll
the
knock-
final. I think it'll be Madrid Bayern in the semi-final.
Yeah, it will be because Madrid will knock out Chelsea.
I think
And I
whoever
think-
wins that
I
will win
think-
the
As well as Napoli
the
have done this season,
league,
as well
Premier
they're
League.
playing. I just think Real or Bayern will have too much for them in a final still.
Yeah,
Champions
we'll soon
League.
find out. So Lewis, still. I know there was some people in that space you was in a couple of days ago talking about Chelsea knocking out Real Madrid. Still not convinced?
Not happening, bruv. Not happening.
Alright,
I'm not here for it.
Fez?
If
Like,
Tuchel
we
was
might
in
go
charge, I
down
would have given-
swinging, but I'm not getting tricked. It's all right.
if Tuchel was in charge, I would have given you a real chance.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause you almost did it last year with him. You should have done it last year with him, to be honest. And he did it the year before with him. Like, yeah, but with Potter,
Tuchel was that close.
yeah, Tuchel should have done it last year. But I'd be Potter, bro. Ancelotti deserves to get sacked the next morning if he lets Potter get the better of him. Still, I'll be real.
It won't happen because his game management will let himself down. If it's not going to be the players' individual mistakes or our attack, it will be Graham Potter. You have too many variables for me to believe that we can get anything from that game. I ain't seeing it. Not seeing it at all.
Hazard winner at the bridge.
All I want is Hazard minutes. He won't need to score a winner. It'll be the second leg by then. It'll already be done out.
Man said all he wants is Hazard minutes, Oh my God.
Yeah, give me Hazard minutes in the second half. Give him a little 5-10 minute cameo. I'll go home.
He wants the reception at Stamford Bridge, innit?
Yeah,
for
Hazard,
Hazard,
bro.
Yeah,
Singing
let him
Hazard
have-
song and
Let
stuff
him have
like that.
he can get his minutes on the bench. You know what I'm saying? Clap him from the bench. There you go. That's what you can do.
No, but I need to see him first.
YouTube, my friend.
No, I'm going to be there, innit? But I can't see
Oh,
him.
see?
from the bench.
You can't see from him. You can
Maybe
clap
he'll get a
after
little
him.
if he goes for a warm up or something.
There we go, man. When he's going for a warm up. There we go.
And minutes, man. If it's not in that game, it will never happen.
Yo, Hazard will be out.
You didn't even bring him on against Liverpool when they were like 5-6-1 up on aggregate.
Yeah, they didn't.
Yeah, it was 6-2,
Good job,
bro.
man. Player
Give us
they
that
are.
second goal, man. Give us that second goal, man. It was 6-2, not
Sorry,
6-1.
6-2.
Yeah.
My bad.
Darwin Nunez goal, remember, that counts, man. To me, that
Yeah.
counts double, innit? Darwin Nunez goal, but whatever.
The counts, it would
Which-
still be 6-4.
Which ties
I
us
know.
quite nicely into the tier list.
Good,
Yes.
yeah, that was quite good.
Straight
yeah.
into the tier list. Right. We're going to get into it. You guys already know the deal with the tier list. 5 categories: signing of the season, great transfer, solid, disappointing, and flop. Once we've made a pick, if you want to move them up or down, any super chat, any amount, and you guys can make your own tier. You guys can move anyone wherever you want to move them. And yeah, you guys already know what to do. I'll start. Who's here? Oh, it's Jorginho.
Jorginho.
I can't fucking bothered. Why did I put him first?
I was going to
Right.
say, bro, you're acting like you didn't set this up yourself.
I set up, but I moved everyone randomly. I did. Fucking
That's
What-
Freudian
what's-
slip, bro. That's what you've
What's
done
the
to
5
yourself.
categories again, Lewis? What are they?
signing of the season,
Yeah.
great transfer, solid transfer, disappointing, and flop. All right, I think that should make it a bit clearer. There we go. Right, yeah. So Jorginho, I'm just going to put him in solid. I knew he'd
I'd
be a
go
good.
great,
That's
to
it.
be honest.
I think
I'd
solid
go great.
transfer is fair.
I'd go great because, like, you see, he's given Arsenal depth. He's played really well. He suits Arsenal, and bro, like,
winner.
He scored a winner against Villa as well, which was a crucial goal for them as well. Like, he's made an impact there, like in a team that's in a title race, and he's given them important depth. So I can
That's
hear
true.
this. It's either great or solid for me, but I wouldn't mind putting him in great transfer, to be honest with you. He's a
I'd
good,
say-
intelligent piece of business as well. He was only cheap, so
Yeah, I think it was good business, but I won't go as far to say great. Like I said, I think solid is personally fair. If they had got past
If
Sporting, I'd be more tied.
if they
to
win
say
the
great.
league, I'd put it up to great.
Depends on his impact since then.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Depends on his
until then,
impact.
yeah. True.
Jorginho.
Mm-hmm.
What are you saying, Cam?
I'll just say, just
You
for
say?
the agenda, desperation.
Say again?
We couldn't hear you.
What's that? No, what's the one
It's
below
fading
now?
out.
I can't really see.
Like
That's
Arsenal last season.
disappointing. Below solid.
Disappointing. I thought that's a desperation. I can't really see. It's bare
Nah,
small on
nah,
my
nah,
screen,
that's just
bro.
disappointing.
Nah, same. It's like that, man.
Desperation.
Yeah, he's been up. He's been up good. He's
My
been a
bad. I can barely see what it says, bro.
solid transfer. It's fine.
Load it up
right,
on
can I make
YouTube
it
or
bigger?
something. No, I think
Yeah,
it's just looking on his phone.
Like, to be honest
Yeah,
with
don't
you,
worry
you know,
about
if we're gonna do you know what it is? Yeah, if we're gonna be January transfers. We can't really do that until the end of the season because we don't know what kind of impact they are gonna have. Because some might not have an impact now, but then have an impact in these last sort of 8, 9, 10 games. Do you know what I mean?
Hey,
So
if they don't have impact by now, it is what it is.
You
It
can
is
say
what
so
it
far.
is.
Cam. We
Yo,
can say so far.
Lewis.
You can say so
Lewis,
far.
is this based on just their Premier League performances
Fair,
or
fair.
over in all competitions?
All competitions.
Okay.
All
Okay,
competitions.
it's just Premier League for me then.
Oh yeah. Premier League for you. Right. So Neil, you have Perisic. You got Ivan Perisic. Are you putting Perisic?
Somewhere between solid and disappointing, if there was a category. I think it's been okay, but I wouldn't say that. Again, there was a lot of hype coming in for him. He had the potential to be great, but I don't think he's really lived up to expectation. But I can't lie. I've not been watching Spurs that much.
I would have gone disappointing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
from what
would've
I've heard
gone
from
with-
Spurs fan, I would say Spurs fans have not been
would've gone
happy with him.
disappointed.
More so, I'm talking about Jersey, who's been talking about how poor he has been for them. So per se, I would say disappointing because there was expectation going
Yeah.
into the season for him, and they
Yeah,
haven't
there was.
delivered. Not just him. There's probably Spurs fans in the chat saying, "No, he's been signing the season," but I would say disappointing.
Nah, come on, man. Don't go that far.
He's
Like,
definitely one. I'm not gonna.
I doubt
comment
even some
saying-
Spurs fans are that deluded.
are saying
bro.
great transfer. You're just hating. You ain't watched it. Guarantee.
Yeah, he's
it's
been linked
disappointing.
back to Inter, and Spurs fans are saying send him back.
Wow.
So I don't think.
Yeah, I think
that.
disappointing.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, Neil, what are you thinking? Your pick.
Yeah, disappointing. That's cool with me. I don't watch him enough to make an informed decision, but that's why I was between the solid and disappointed anyway.
If you don't like, for me, there's players I haven't seen.
Agenda.
I'm just going straight for agenda purposes. If I haven't watched him enough, so it is what it is. Ryan, here you got an easy one. You got Aubameyang.
Yeah,
No.
put him in the
Let me
bottom
know.
one,
Can I
bro.
add context to why I'm saying flop? Because when this guy came in, yeah,
You talking
Spurs
Perisic?
fans were giving it the fucking big gun, like he was the new Lionel Messi or something, bro. So for that reason, he's a flop.
I wouldn't go so far as to say he's been a flop, but I think I think disappointing is the right category for him.
I
don't
think
he
it's
should
the
be
right
anywhere.
word to use for him as well.
A flop is
Yeah,
the
I'd
next
say
one
disappointing.
that we're gonna talk
Yeah,
about. That's
Ryan,
a
you go on
flop.
Aubameyang.
Yeah, poor Aubameyang in flop, bro. Like he's been a disaster, to be honest with you. He's about to put signing of the season. We could all see it. We could all see it.
Can't even try run agenda with that one. It's just been a failure all around of Oba, but we move. Flawless, you lucked out. You got Lissandro. What are you saying?
Oh, for us, no signing the season. For us, it was ridiculous. His impact, without doubt, his impact has been incredible. The way not only like just him, like his performances individually, while he's improved the team overall defensively, his passing, like forward, like on the ball, off the ball, all the doubts going. There was so much doubts around him as well, considering he hadn't played there all because of his height. Now all of a sudden people don't mention it. So for us, he's been incredible for Manchester United, 100%. Signing of the season, without doubt.
Signing of the season, bruv.
When I say signing of the season, when I say that, it's
Who
just
do I
that
get?
I got to put him above great. I'm not saying he's been the best signing of the season, but he's been better than a great transfer because of his impact.
Great.
So are we doing signing the season as one, or
Yeah,
we doing?
No.
like-
You can put whoever you want
Yeah,
who
it's
think
like
you
that.
think should be up there.
Yeah.
Ah,
Like,
right.
if
I
someone
thought we were
wanted to
going
be-
for like.
Yeah, like if someone
Okay.
wanted to argue he was signing of the season for Manchester United, I wouldn't argue him down. If someone wanted to say he's the signing of the season in the Premier League, I wouldn't argue him down. He's had that
Yeah,
type of
like if
impact.
Ryan gets Enzo and he thinks Enzo's signing of the season, he can put him up there, for example.
But yeah, definitely signing the season.
Say he's a flop, Ryan, just for agenda purposes.
Hey, man,
That
I'm
would be
going to be
lovely.
honest about this.
Cam, you got Wout Fez from Leicester.
Wild fast, but we move.
Oh,
We've
did I
never
say it
heard of
wrong?
him.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll be
Wild
honest with
fast,
you.
yeah.
Can you give me someone else? Because I've not really watched Leicester this year, so I can't really comment on that one.
You know what? We'll put this one to Neil. Neil, where would you put Wout Fez?
He's a bit of a hothead, got great potential, good leader, has made a few howlers, got sent off. But you only ever hear of a player when they're really negative. When he came into the team and he was our Fofana replacement, quote unquote, and we went on that bit of a run, and partly that was down to him. So I'm tempted to put him in great, but there is elements of solid in there as well because he's got sent off. He scored 2 own goals. But what it is that people will only see it for the own goals and the sending off. If you watch him on a game-to-game basis, he's a great player. At the moment, it's who he's partnered with, and it ain't working. But he's a good squad player. I think he'd be a great signing.
All right, cool. So what you said, solid?
Leave it in solid.
All right, cool. We'll put him in solid. Cam, we'll come back to you. You can have Cody Gakpo.
All right, cool. Is that me now? Yeah.
You sound quiet.
What was that?
Well, I'd probably put him in solid, man. I mean, because he didn't have a great start, but now he's sort of, kind of picking up a little bit of form, kind of getting into it. He has his good days and he has his bad days, but yeah, I'll give him solid for now, man.
All right, cool.
That's fair.
I've got Raheem Sterling. Right. I'll put Sterling in. I'd have to say disappointing.
I'd say
Really?
disappointing as well.
Only because he's coming on like 300k a week. He's meant to be like the main man and everything, and he's not really that. But I do still think he'll be better with a better squad around him. But in terms of what I think we were expecting and what we got, I do think it will be a bit disappointing.
Yeah,
I do think it'll be a bit
disappointing.
We got a super chat from Mix Mitchell saying Martinez down to great transfer.
Look at these haters, man. Don't want United to be great. I see you lot in it. You know what I'm saying?
And DK
I
says,
told you, Flawless, this shit was gonna come.
In fact, I knew it.
The game is the game. Charge it.
Yeah,
DK says
the game is the game.
Tuchel Conte beefing in the derby. Now both are gone. Yeah, man. I didn't expect Conte to be gone before the end of the season, but with the press conference and everything, it is what it is. Neil, we're back to you. Akanji. What's your thoughts been on Akanji's season?
Solid.
Yeah, I'd say solid.
I can't lie. I only follow my team. So I don't really watch them in game out to really give you a solid opinion on him. I'd say solid. He's been a good squad player, but it's a weird one because you're looking at all them players, and I think he fits the solid category. Don't think he's been impressive. Don't think he's been really amazing. Don't think he's been a disappointment. I'd say solid.
Solid. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll kind of put him around the same too. Who's next? Ryan, you got Trossard. What's your thoughts been on Trossard's season?
Just his time at Arsenal, because obviously he joined in January. I think he's been
really good
for them.
point.
Not Ryan.
Yeah.
Arsenal and Ryan.
Shut up.
Hey, that's stupid questions get stupid answers, my brother.
No, I'm trying.
It's a good point though, because again, the other day he has played for both clubs, and we.
Hey, yo, Flawless, don't
No,
miss,
but
yo.
actually,
You
seriously,
don't miss.
Yo, it's fine. Yo, it's a transfer show, of course. We're talking about Trossard at
Arsenal, though, I think he's been really good in it. I think he's been really good so far at Arsenal, to be honest. Like that game he had against Fulham last game was really, really good. It's between great and solid. I'll probably go great, I think he's been a really good transfer for them so far.
Is it? I think he's potentially to put it up with signing of the season.
I want to go signing of the season.
He's contender. I wouldn't say he's the. I say he's.
If we lift the title, I'll definitely put him as a contender. 100%.
I'd say just because he's having a similar sort of impact, I'd say, to what kind of Diaz had for us last January in a way. Just adding that extra bit of depth. when he plays, he's doing well. Like he's having a sort of similar impact to that. So I'd probably put him in great transfer at the moment. I think I wouldn't put him in solid. I think that's too low for him. So put him in great transfer. Yeah.
All right, cool. Great transfer. Flawless, you have Christian Romero.
Wait, is he a new signing?
He was
Yeah,
this
he
season.
signed on a permanent this season.
Oh,
Last
he's
season.
a low shit.
It's
Ah.
mixed because I see Spurs fans defend him, but then I see him get criticized by Spurs fans, and I see rival fans, and obviously talk about him. I don't know how many red cards he's had, but I know he's been sent off at least
He's rash. He's
a
rash.
couple times, and people call him rash and things of this nature. It's probably disappointing.
I think he's mad
Spurs fans
overrated.
expected better, so I'd say disappointing. I wouldn't go as far as to flop, but I'd say disappointing. Hey, their manager just got sacked and he just went out of all competitions. Their key players are not doing the business. Perisic.
He got sent off in the last game,
yes.
in that
Yeah,
Champions League game.
the
as well.
Champions League
I
game,
think
so
he's
yeah.
mad overrated, you know.
Talk about
Like,
him.
I
You
see
wanna get
Spurs
to it.
fans hyping him. I don't think he's crap. I just think he's mad overrated. I don't think he's that good at all, really.
First.
When
I
watch
think
him play.
Tottenham just ruins players.
Mhm.
I mean, do you
Tottenham
know what I mean? Like
just ruined
Perisic.
everyone. Period.
But do you know what I mean? Like you're looking at the likes of like Perisic being one of them. We're talking about Romero, again, the quality there. You look at like even like Kyle Walker when he went to Man City, levels went up massively. Poch, he went way next about Tottenham, bang, the stock's coming up immediately. So do you see what I mean?
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, Spurs is not a place where players go there and like thrive. I get what you're saying, but that's why I said disappointing.
Disappointed. Yeah, to be honest, I don't think any Spurs signing makes it above that. But yeah, they've just had a shit season. Cam, you got Ferrari Fernandez, bro. What are you saying?
Man gave
Fernandes.
Ford Fiesta Fernandez, man. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
You Ford Fiesta Fernandez. Bro. It's Ferrari Fernandez. It's Ferrari Fernandez.
What, Mr. Enzo, yeah?
Yeah, man.
You want to give me Enzo, yeah?
Alright, these are done randomly, bro.
Okay, Mr. Ford Focus Fiat Punto Fernandez, yeah? All right.
So.
Do you know what? I'll be fair. He's been solid, man. He's been a solid transfer.
Nice one. Oh, well.
He's been
no.
He's been solid, but I think he's been disappointing for his price tag.
He's been disappointed at times for the price tag he's got. He's been disappointing. Yeah, but he has shown.
I think it's a bargain.
I mean,
you pay 100 mil then, Brev.
Yeah, but
you know it's too much. You know it's too much. It's for that money. It's always going to be too much.
Yeah, for the money you had to pay for him, it's been disappointing. But for the player that he actually is, he's been quite solid. Yeah, he's had his down games, but he's had his good games as well. So yeah, disappointing, solid, but yeah, it is what it is.
Right, who do I have? I've got Anthony.
Don't disappoint here, Lewis. Don't disappoint.
Another 100 million.
Put him where he needs to be put.
Yeah, I can't lie. I'm putting Anthony in disappointing.
I think that's fair.
I won't say flop or nothing because I do think it's a bit early for that, but I think it's been a bit disappointing for this season.
I don't think he's been a complete flop, but I'd say disappointing still. Like he still scored like key goal like against Barcelona really to win him it, and he's had a few good games in it. So, but yeah, he's been disappointing. But I think flop would have been too harsh.
Yeah, disappointing is fair. I'm surprised. Yeah, that Lewis was actually fair on it. Yeah. Disappointing.
What, you thought I was going to put flop?
Yeah, I thought you was 100%.
Come on, man. You should know better.
Yeah, I know, because that's beyond the realms of you doing that, Lewis.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, 100%.
We're 1 point off the relegation, and we've still got one. You've still got more flops than any of our teams combined.
To be fair, I think you've made less transfers than us.
Yeah, everybody's made less transfers than you. There's countries that have spent less money than you, bro.
A bigger surface area.
Huh?
But yeah, flops. Yeah, disappointing is fair. Disappointing is fair for what's it called for Anthony. Yeah. The criticism he gets is over the top. Some of it, but yeah,
that's just rival fans though. That will always happen. Like Mudrik's now starting to get a lot of heat in this side. He's only been here 3 months. Leave the guy alone, bro. But I understand the game is the game. Charge it. Is what it is. Neil, you have Calvin Phillips.
Oh, that's who that is.
Yeah, that's Calvin
Um,
Phillips.
I didn't know for a sec.
Oh, he ain't. Yeah, I couldn't see who that was either, man. I do not. He's not seen him.
You got to put him in flop, haven't you? Really?
Yeah, but he's not played, so you can't.
Yeah,
judge
so
that.
put him in flop. He's been injured and he's been overweight.
Oba
That's
hasn't
his own
played.
But
fault,
if he's
innit?
injured, that's not his fault.
But he was fat as
Yeah, but
well.
think
Pep
about it
said
like
it.
this. Oba's played. Oba's barely played, and he's in flop.
But the thing is,
He's
even
not
a few
been
times, Calvin
He's not
Phillips
been
has
great.
been
Yes,
poor.
sir.
He's been poor.
Yeah, exactly. And Pep said he was fat as well a
Yeah.
couple of months ago. So that's his own fault at the end of the day.
That's flab.
Yeah.
New category.
I said
Flop and
flab.
Oh my
Can't be arsed. Right, so we'll say flop then. We'll say flop. Like, you saying flop or disappointing?
Yeah.
He's definitely flop.
We'll go flop.
Ryan, you have the almighty João Felix. What are you saying?
I'd go solid. I'd go solid, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think he can improve his end product. I think his end product's been a bit dodgy at times, but I'd go
He
solid.
loves the post, man. Fucking
Yeah, I think
mad.
solid's fair.
Right.
Why does Wallace keep getting his own players?
I actually don't know. He's locked out again. You got
But the
Wout
thing is-
Weghorst.
What difference does it make? We all agree. Well, we all would agree that either Martinez was a
He's
great
booking
transfer
the
at the end of the
mix, that's
season.
why.
You know what I'm saying? Anthony went in disappointing. We're all in agreement with that. Without Weghorst, I put in he's a solid transfer. The reason why I can't say disappointing, because wait, let me land. The reason why I can't say disappointing is because there was no expectation on it. So what are we talking about? What are we talking about? How can someone be disappointed when he's overachieved what people expected? I'm saying
I
you
would
just
have
get
put him
onto-
in solid too.
Ryan, you just get onto him because Twitter does. That's the only reason why.
He's
He's
shit,
been a solid
man,
transfer.
honestly.
Again, you're using it. No, we're not talking about his ability though. This is not an ability thing. Because if
Yeah.
we're talking ability, João Felix is not solid ability, is he?
Yeah.
Nah,
Is
he
he,
is,
right?
but
Okay, so what we talking about then? You know what I'm saying? We're not talking again.
Anthony is
listen to the
not
question that's been
disappointing if
asked.
we talk about ability.
Yeah, if we're talking about ability, Anthony's a better player than Weghorst. But who's performed better for Manchester United considering their expectations? One was 90 million, one was a 2 million loan signing, or 4 million, or whatever it was. And Weghorst has helped United put in results. What are we talking about? But you just look at goals and assists and go, "Oh, he's crap because he's an easy target." Like, no,
not even
You know what
that.
I'm
I
saying?
watch him play. I think he's
of course it
shit.
is. But you don't rate our team. So what are you talking about?
I rate players in your team.
You
some.
don't. The majority, some. You know what I'm saying? In that, you don't rate Anthony, who he plays with. You don't rate Bruno, who you think is a fraud. You don't rate Fred. What are we talking about? They're the
Yeah,
players
I
he
said
played
I
with.
don't. I think Fred's
You
all
don't
right.
rate. You don't. Again, okay. So that means you don't rate him. He plays with a bunch of attackers you don't rate, but then you are criticizing for his
Rashford, I
Bro,
rate
you rate
Yes, Rashford,
Bruno.
of course. No, I don't. This is well known. This is what I don't get about Ryan. He don't rate the attackers we play with. He plays with apart from Rashford, but you will criticize Weghorst. What are we doing? Has he got results? Have United got results with him in the team?
You got some.
Okay, so
But
he's
then there's
doing his
been
job.
times when you subbed him off and then put Rashford up front and you get better.
Yeah, of course, because Rashford's better.
Like you did
than
against
Weghorst.
Barcelona
This is
second
why
leg.
Weghorst.
Because Rashford is better than Weghorst. That's like saying you're on the stream and they take you off and click me in and say, yeah, the stream got better. What do you expect? I'm a better content creator than you. What we talking about? You know what I'm saying 1 + 1 = 2. Next, you're gonna tell me the sun's hot. A Liverpool player at Anfield. Are we just stating obvious shit to each other? How are we doing, man? Solid
London's
transfer.
blue. London's blue.
Yeah, he's a solid transfer, man. Like, that's it. People gonna hate on him because it's easy to do.
Yeah.
Cal's got a toilet. He's like, I'm not dealing with this.
Oh, well, he was next as well.
Wait, how
Right.
come we should swap Darwin and someone else?
It was only because like we're gonna need to go to Neil for the Leicester player anyway, so just make things easier.
Oh, fair.
But you know what? Seeing
Nobody
as he's
cares
not,
about my team, bruv.
we'll just do it anyway. Christensen. What do you think of? Christensen. What's your thoughts?
I think he's been great. The only problem is he's been ran into the ground because Brendan Rodgers trains the players to death. But as he's come in, aggressive leader, he's been phenomenal. Genuinely, I wouldn't say signing of the season because again, I can't say somebody the signing of the season if I've not seen them because they've only come in January. It's too early to tell. But I'm really, really happy with what I've seen. Really happy.
I've heard a bit about his impact for you guys. It has all sounded positive, but I only really seen the Leicester game that we played. I don't even think he was in the lineup for that
He
one.
wasn't playing.
I don't recall. Yeah, I don't remember hearing his
He was
name
injured.
or nothing.
He was
yeah,
he's a really good player, but this is the kind of thing where people will go, how do you see that Martinez is as good as Christensen? It's like, it doesn't work like that. Like, it's just about, again, the impact they've had on the team as well.
Yeah. It all just depends on. It's similar to each squad and everything, but yeah, runs in the name. Love to see it. Right. I've got Nunez. Not too
Ooh.
sure if he goes solid or
This is
disappointing.
Nah,
Yeah, I'm
I
with
don't
you.
think he's been
I'm with you. It's
disappointing.
50-50.
It's
I'd
difficult.
go solid. I don't think he's been disappointing. I think he was disappointing, but recently he's been good recently.
I'm gonna lean to disappointing.
Nah, that's harsh.
Wait, has he
That's
not? Wait, wait,
Just
wait.
for
Has
the
he
price.
wait. Hold up. Yeah,
Lewis-
for the price tag, has he not got like 8 goals in 7 months or something? League goals.
What Nunez? He's
it?
got more than
Yeah.
8 goals.
Premier League. How many goals has he got
What,
in the
just
Premier League?
Is
Just-
that no?
yes,
But
I'll
it's
have a
actually
look.
goals per minute in Prem is actually
Just
decent.
forget just goals for minutes and all this crap. How many goals?
No, but
has he got in the Prem?
Lewis said all competitions
I
before.
know, but we can add in all competitions. I'm asking the question in particular about the Premier League because that's where he played most of his football.
Nah, I think he's got something like 8. Yeah.
Yeah, so
No,
he's
but
not
I
even in
think
double
disappointing
figures.
is way too harsh.
Disappointing, all right, sure. He might not even hit. How many goals has he got? Let us know, someone in the chat.
I know he's got like.
I'm having a look now.
Champions
Yeah, how many
League.
goals he got in the Prem? Has he got 10? Barely 10? 11?
Let me.
Bro, he's got 8. He's 16th. He's
See?
tied with Danny Ings.
Fuck off, man. Get what I'm saying? That's disappointing. What we
Let me
doing
bring the
here?
list up, Lewis.
I'm
Let me bring the
saying.
list up.
Hey man, he's got good big game performances this season.
Oh, shut up, you
Mhm.
passion merchant.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He has.
Uh-huh.
I think that's
He's
way
got
too
as many
harsh
as
for me, man.
Trossard, bruv. He's got as many as Havertz.
What are we doing? How much did he cost? 60 M's. And he's got one more goal than Kai Havertz.
He's got 8
He's got-
in 20.
he's got
That's not
what-
even that bad.
Ollie Watkins
Yes,
has
it's
got
bad.
one more.
Yes,
Ollie
it's
For his
Watkins.
first season in
It is
England,
bad.
8 in 20 ain't
Yes.
even that bad.
It's horrific for a 70 million pound player. Here it is. It's terrible. For a striker.
His first
yes,
season.
yes.
I think
Yes,
you guys
in his
been
first
harsh.
season. Of course, because you're a Liverpool, because you like him. We know that you're gonna say.
Who did you give him? So
Let this have been Diogo Jota with that. You wouldn't be talking like that.
Who did
Hey,
Ryan just
Jota
have?
scored for nearly a year, bro.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is when Jota landed at Liverpool, and how many goals did he score for you lot across all competitions? Was it 20?
Not
25?
in his first. He didn't score 20 in his first season.
How much did he score in his first season?
Who did Ryan just? Ryan,
say
who
No,
did
I
who?
forgot.
I'm gonna
Hey,
check.
who are we
It weren't
discussing
20
right now?
though.
Okay, I'm gonna check. Let me see. We're talking
It weren't
about
20.
Nunez.
But
Nunez.
also,
Nunez.
he's not
Oh,
finished his
Nunez,
chances.
bruv. Fuck
Yeah.
it, no. Nunez, bruv. Come on, Ryan. Don't
Nunez
be.
hasn't
Did
finished
you
his
hurt him?
chances overall
I think he
as well.
deserves to be solid. I think
Don't
disappointing is
just
harsh.
don't. What time? He's got less
He's been
goals
really,
than
no, he's
Ollie
genuinely
Watkins.
been one of our best players recently.
All right, so yeah, the same Diogo Jota who scored 15 goals for you in 35 games last season, not his first season. He got 9 in 19, and you was criticizing him heavily, and he didn't cost 70 million. What are we doing, man?
I'm just saying this is Darwin's first season. Like,
Yo,
he's
that
done all right.
was Jota's first season at Liverpool.
And his Champions League record's good this season as well. And we're
What did that
including
get you?
Champions League
Against
in
who?
there as well.
Against who? Who you playing the champs?
He scored against Real Madrid and Napoli.
Okay, so yeah, okay,
two
so
of the
Real
best
Madrid scored
teams
2
in
games.
Europe.
So that gets you more, yeah, because he scored twice against Napoli and Real Madrid. What else? Who else?
Ajax, he scored.
Don't give me no Ajax who sacked their manager. Ajax are not a good side. Don't do that.
I'm just saying, Champions League he's
Yeah,
done.
like I said in
this
it, it's the
season.
same Jota that you was criticizing who has a better record than him currently, and you stuck it on Jota last season, who cost
That
less
was
money
Jota's
and had
second
less
season,
expectation.
though. This
Yeah,
is Nunez's first.
so what do you mean? So
if
what do you mean?
if Nunez does this next
Well, you
season,
think
I'll
Nunez
get
is better
onto
than
it, but
Jota?
this is
You think
first
Nunez?
season.
Wait. You think Nunez is better than Jota? What we doing?
He's better than Jota
Okay, so why are we not holding him to higher standards then?
because it's his first season.
All right, whatever, man. This guy, he's sentimental
Bro,
guy.
he's
That
got,
was
he's
Jota's
got, you
second
can't,
season.
Sentimental
you
guy,
can't
innit?
make it
Hella
up, bro. He's got
sentimental.
And
less
you talk
goals
about Jota. Jota
than
ain't scored for about a
Watkins.
year, bro.
I'm not talking
Jota
about Jota
hasn't
this
scored one
season.
goal
Don't
in
do
like
that,
11
Ryan. Don't do
months.
that. Did I mention Jota this season? Did I mention that? So don't do that. I didn't mention
Yeah,
Jota
but that
this
includes
season.
some of last season as
I
well.
don't mention. No, I'm talking about this season. I mean, last
Yeah,
season.
I'm saying he hasn't scored in nearly a
Alright.
year, and that includes last
Okay.
season
All
as
right,
well.
cool. Your man's got less goals than Ollie Watkins, but okay, you hype him up in it. You know what I'm saying? Man's got 8 in 20. That's not a good return. Man's
Was
got 8 in
Nunez
20.
85 mil?
85
Nah,
M's,
that was
and he's
with
got 8 in
add-ons.
20.
It's
All
like-
right,
it's
70
Is that
million.
euros?
Well,
Whatever, man. This guy, man. Whatever. Like, it's outrageous. What are we doing here? Man's got 8 goals in 20. Put up the list again, Lewis. of who's got
I've
more
got it
goals
up.
than him? Oh yeah, please do. He's got one more goal.
Foden, Barnes,
Man's got less goals
Watkins.
than Harvey Barnes. What are we doing, man?
And he's having a poor season.
All right. Well, yeah. He's according to Ryan, solid transfer. Yeah.
That would have gone solid. I think you guys
Yeah,
have been
yeah.
harsh.
Mm-hmm.
All the players on 9 goals are all from England.
Outrageous, yo. You know what I'm saying?
When you consider some of those Prem appearances are like 10-minute sub appearances at the end of the
said
game.
Martin Odegaard, the midfielder, has more goals.
But
than Nunez.
when you actually look at his goals per minute, it's actually good.
Bruv.
Like, I'll be real.
I'm not hearing that because we didn't do this with Anthony. So why are we doing it with Darwin Nunez?
Because Anthony's ain't good either. Anthony's ain't
Hold
good.
on. Rodrigo.
No. Why
From
was
Leeds.
Anthony? No. So why is it so strong? Anthony is disappointing,
Boy.
but not Darwin Nunez. What's the
But
difference?
Darwin's been better than Anthony this season.
Yeah, but has he been good enough? My point.
Bring it up again, Lewis.
No, he's
This.
not. I'm not saying he's been good enough. But what I'm saying
Look
is
at that for 7th. Almiron, Mitrovic, Rodrigo, Salah.
And we want to put him in not disappointing. You know what I'm saying? If we would have said, he'll get outscored by Almiron and Mitrovic in the season, and Rodrigo. Shit, Rodrigo's got 11 goals. That's crazy. I didn't know that. I did not even
know that either.
But yeah, whatever in it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
You're telling me you put Weghorst over him in it, but whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. As a signing, yes. Has Weghorst had a more positive? Have you had a successful season this season?
Oh, come on, bro.
No. Answer the question.
Man.
Have you had a successful
We're talking
season?
about individual players.
Yes. So individual players are added. What are the individual players coming to the team to do? Let's break down football for you in it, since you want to play dumb. So, like I said, play stupid games, get stupid prices. Here's the stupid price. What do players go to football teams to do?
Well, I'm not even arguing.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Because you can't argue it exactly because you know what I'm saying is true. You've had a terrible season. He's a pass.
I'm not denying you've had a terrible
My point
season.
is, so why not blame players who have been your first teamers? Why are we not blaming Nunez as part of that? You've had a terrible season. He's a part of that. So what are we doing? He's blameless, yeah?
It's his first season in the Prem.
Is he blameless? Again, first season of Anthony's first
I
season.
blew us a point. I remember those Haaland and Nunez comparisons.
Yeah,
I wasn't part of that.
Anthony's had that.
Yeah, it's fair enough if you want.
So from that, he has to be disappointing.
Yeah, it's disappointing. Like, I can't lie. I think that's a fair one. I don't think he's a flop, but I think he's disappointing.
Yeah, not a flop. Well, again, because Ryan likes him. That's what he is. He's going to stick up for him and defend him, innit? That's what it is.
Right. Who's next? Neil, you're next. Badiashile. What's your thoughts on Badiashile?
I think he's been great. I've just not seen enough of him. He was dropped the last couple of games, wasn't he? They've rotated a lot.
Only because Cucurella got a man of the match in the UCL game.
Okay. I think he's been great. I think he's a young prospect to build on for the future. He needs to be paired with the right person. But yeah, I think he's a great transfer.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. That's exactly where I would have put him. Ryan, you got Casemiro, bro. This one should be easy.
Ooh, signing of the season.
Yeah, that one goes straight up there. We didn't even fucking bid. Can't be asked. Tuchel's like, yo, we don't need midfielders. Go on, Casemiro. You just go to United. It's all good. It's all good. Right, flawless. You got Jed Spence.
Did he even play?
I forgot he existed.
Yeah, so did I, bro.
He's got to be NA. He didn't even play. I can't even call him a flop. How many minutes did he get?
God knows. But he was a big transfer for them at the time. So it's like, you know what? Yeah, you can go in.
You got to add a new, what's it called, man? You got to add a new...
What, not applicable?
Yeah, man, not applicable. He didn't play.
You know what? Yeah, fuck it, we'll do that.
Yeah. I'll be unfair.
Yeah, no, just call it Jed Spence.
Yeah.
Because I don't think there's going to be another player in that we're going to see.
Needs to change the color of this one. No. What am I doing? Fucking hell. There we go. NA, cool. And we'll put Jed Spence there. Just cool. That's it. That's the one. Now we've got everything sorted. Cool. So Jed Spence is non-applicable. That's all cool. Cam, you got a Guna. You got Gabriel Jesus.
Great transfer. Great
Great
transfer.
Really? You can make the argument for signing of the season.
I wanted to make the argument, but
You can, bro. It's your team.
You can't make the argument.
He's
I
been
don't want
injured
to
for
make
too
the only
long.
reason why I don't want to make the argument. I already know.
But
Someone's gonna-
that shouldn't negate him for being signing of the season, considering how
All
well he's
right,
Yeah, but he's
all
missed
right,
like
no, you, all right,
beginning
all
of
right,
the
mate,
season.
all right, mate. All right, chill, all right. I'll put him in sign of the season then, all right?
Nah, I disagree, man.
He ain't signing. He's not signing.
Yeah.
this season.
you think?
I disagree, man. I'm with you on that.
Bruv, nah, all right, look, you want to disagree now? You say, well, you can't, argue the fact that he's been. Fine, I'll argue the fact that
I'm
he's
just being
been signed of
shameless,
the
bro.
season. Listen, at the end of the day,
Be
yeah,
shameless.
when he came in, he upped the levels at Arsenal, bruv. He's the reason why all our players upped their levels. Him and Zinchenko came in, upped the levels, and unfortunately got injured at the World Cup. So, but yeah, he's gonna push us now to the end. So yeah, man, sign of the season, bruv.
Did he? He
Change
went
it.
quiet because he had a phenomenal
Change it.
start.
Just sign of the
I said-
season.
I-
Michael.
yeah.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. Yeah, Blue, why did you sell him? Why did you sell him? Literally, why? There's no reason to do it. Fuming. Who's next? So it's me now. Who do I have? Fucking Forster. Getting flopped.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Forster. Although, to be fair, he got a
Uh,
clean sheet against us. I might move him to disappointing. Yeah.
We put
No,
four past
Chelsea
him.
tax. Chelsea
We
tax.
put four past him.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you know what? Stay and flop. Easy one. Neil, you got Koulibaly. You got oh fucking hell.
Flop.
Yeah.
He's been flop or disappointing. He
You know
did
what?
start
I'd
off well,
actually-
didn't he?
Yeah, for like a few games, but
But
I don't know.
overall,
I'd
the more he's gone on, the more he's flopped.
I'd go disappointing because I think his Champions League performances have been all right.
Up to you, Neil. Up to you.
I kind of agree with Ryan, but I think we just need more in flop. And I think he's going to be more flop than some of the players we're going to mention later.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, cool. Koulibaly goes down into flop. Oh, fucking hell, Victor. That's
This is your new ownership, bruv.
Oh, my days. But yeah, you know what? I'm not doing any Koulibaly Defense League. I've spent all season trying. I can't.
You
Bozo.
can't defend, bruv.
Oh, shit. Harry Souttar. Ryan, do you want to do Harry Souttar or do you not know enough about
I
it?
don't really know too much. That's one for Neil, to be honest.
Neil, we'll go back to you for that one.
He's great, man. He's Harry Maguire XL. He's fucking brilliant. Legit. He's good in the air. We missed that. He's good with his feet. I genuinely think he's another great signing. Good leader at the back. You got to pair him with somebody that's better than because him and Watford are very similar. We're trying to play both of them together. But yeah, great signing. We've got some aerial presence, bro. It's nice having a 6'6" defender that can head the ball. Imagine we've had 6'6" defenders. He's 6'6", bruv. He
should be in the WWE. What the fuck?
He's a beast, bruv. He's great. He was a really good, and he's put some really good performances as well. But we've been shocking. So that's all, bro. We got 1 point in 18 points. Last 6 games, we've got 1 in 18 going into a relegation fight. Ugh.
Yeah, that's not good.
Aye, bad play. No Leicester player is below solid. Love that. That's a good win. Good window. Ryan, we'll roll back to you. You got Fabio Vieira. What's your thoughts been on Fabio Vieira?
He's shit, innit? He's crap, but
No,
I'm not sure if I'd go disappointing or flop. Because was there flop? Was there real expectation on him? So I'd probably go disappointing, but he isn't good.
I'd say with the name and being at Arsenal, maybe go to flop.
But then he did get a bit of hype. But he did get quite a lot of hype. Now I put him in flop because I remember when he joined, he was getting quite a bit of hype.
Yeah, we need some stocking up in
Put
flop
him in
anyway.
flop, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Right. What else?
I just don't think we've seen a lot of him. I think he's been all right. I think he's been all right when he comes on. I don't think he's
when he's played, he's awful, man. He's crap.
Nah, I wouldn't say he's awful. Well,
In
Cam,
that
are you there?
Euro
You watch him more than me, bruv.
I'll be real with you. Like, I'm not saying he's been awful, but he ain't been the greatest. So
Mix Mitchell says Nunez should be in solid, screaming great go for all the haters.
But...
Darbana.
See,
Nunez is up to great.
Oh,
sorry, Cam.
Hey, someone paid to take him back down. Someone paid to put him in NA.
Someone paid, bro.
Yeah.
I'll pay you back next week on payday. I swear down, I'll pay you back.
At least he's above Weghorst now. That was the thing I was mad about, innit?
Hey, man. Well, a trophy for Liverpool this season, eh? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, does that mean Weghorst is better than Kane then? I'm just saying.
Say that again? Hey, do we
Yeah,
want to
Victor,
talk about
bro,
it? Yeah.
just for the record, any super chat,
super
any
chat.
amount, you can move a player up or down. If it's for a player that has been super chatted, you have to outbid him.
Has Weghorst had a better season than Kane then?
No.
But then Kane's not won a trophy.
And what's your point? We're talking about Weghorst and Nunez. Nunez, you signed a 70, 80 million pound attacker. Wait, let me go. Come. Let me go.
Sorry.
Exactly. That number one. Number two, you were coming off a quad and paid 70, 80 million for a striker. We're in March going into April and he's not hit double figures in the league. That is a flop. What are we talking about? Just because the bar's been lowered because you man have been shit and your manager's been shit and all your top players have been shit doesn't change that. Let's go back to the start of the season. You were 2 games off a quad. You then went and splashed 70, 80 million on an attacker. We are now approaching April and he doesn't have double-figure goals in the league. How is that not disappointing?
And the mad thing is as well, Flawless,
How? Wait, let Ryan answer. How is that not disappointing? Any other player, you'd be attacking for that. If Manchester United were 2 games off a quad, we signed a striker for 70, 80 million and he hadn't hit double figures by April, you'd be the first person jumping up and down and they're talking about him being disappointing. But because he wears the Liverpool shirt, you don't want to talk about him because you like him. What are we talking about?
Hey, I was getting on to Nunez.
No. Answer the question. You know what I'm saying?
No, but
How
I
is
was
that
getting
not
on
a
to him,
flop?
but he's actually been good recently.
Answer the question. Answer the question. How is that not a flop? You were 2 games off a quad. Liverpool's expectations this season were to challenge
We're
for the
not
Premier
bad
League and
because of
challenge
him,
for the
though.
Champions League. No, he's a part. Is he not part of the reason? Is he not part of the team?
Bro, we've been better with him.
Answer the question. Is he not a part of the team?
Though.
Has he not been? Have you been good enough with him being in the team?
You can say
no,
but
because you fell away. What do you mean? Wait. What do you mean? Wait. Hold up. What do you mean? You can say. What do you mean? You can say no. You man have been crap. What are we talking about?
We've been way worse without him.
Okay, but have you been good enough with him?
No, but that's not down to him.
Okay, you've not been. Wait, so he takes no accountability, is what we're saying.
You just got
no. Don't shake your head. No, it's not. You just chatting shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what's
going on. You just got an agenda. You just said Walt Weghorst versus.
How is he not?
No. Do you know what I hated as well at the start of the season as well, bro? Yeah. At the start of the season, it was the Nunez versus Haaland comparison. And then Haaland just went off. And you see how Liverpool fans tried to move the goalpost and said, Nunez versus Jesus.
Bro, it's Nunez versus Ings at the moment in terms of goals.
Bro, no, but you see how at the start of the season, in that first part before the World Cup, they moved the goalpost from Haaland to Jesus. And I was like, nah. Don't be doing that, bro. The original one was Haaland, and because Nunez has flopped compared to what Haaland has done, completely flopped compared.
You're right, Cam. And the thing is, you look at the people who's around. Ollie Watkins, James Maddison's a bit of a liar one there, but Ollie Watkins is there. Danny Ings is there. Trossard is there in the same number of goals, and so. That again, you're saying the goalposts have moved and they've moved down. So in that case, he's flopped.
Of course, they have Ryan talking about, we're better with him. Like, but it's not his fault. We're bad. He's a part of the team. So therefore, we criticize him. You was 2 games off a quad. You signed an attacker for 7 million.
If he scores goals, you win games.
Exactly. And he's not scored enough goals. I don't want to hear that because Salah's bad goals.
And he's had the opportunities. It's not like you've not created them, Ryan.
I'm saying because Ryan likes him in it. That's what it
is.
But
Salah ain't been good this season either.
I don't think Salah's been good, and I will criticize Salah.
I'm not talking about Salah.
Yeah,
and Salah's on 11 goals.
No, I mentioned Salah as a point. You know what I'm saying? I'm just using him as a measuring stick. Salah's not been good enough either, but we're not talking about him. We're talking about Nunez.
And also, if we are going to talk about Salah, Salah's up there on 11 goals. When Nunez on 8.
The same Salah you more than him, though. The same Salah you criticize heavily. I guarantee he had more than 8 goals in his first season for you lot. I guarantee that.
Yeah, but Salah's first season was unbelievable.
Yeah, exactly. But you still criticized him.
And you still didn't back him.
And you still criticized him. And you still criticized him.
I wasn't criticizing him at that time.
You criticized him his entire reign. What are we talking about?
You didn't know me during his entire reign. You didn't know me his first
okay, then you criticize. So all of a sudden, so you were praising him his first season, and then he carried on scoring goals, and then he got to his 3rd season, and then you criticized him. Make it make sense.
Yeah, but you didn't
Makes-
know me back then.
Okay, so make it make sense. So you were praising him in his first season. He continued to score goals.
Because his first season,
And
he was so good.
He was good, and then he got to the second and third season and fourth season and continued to score goals, continued to help your team win trophies, and you criticized him. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah,
That's
because
what you're
he's
saying,
had
right?
performances that frustrated me
Okay.
them times.
All right, cool. And Nunez hasn't, no.
Yeah, but
Nunez
that's
has been
his first
exceptional.
season, man. It's
So, all
his
right,
first
cool. Again,
season,
first
I know.
season tax in it. Keep getting that in there, innit?
Oh,
No,
we
but
have
that's
another
it.
super
Nunes
chat.
continues
We got
this-
another super chat. Mix Mitchell says, move Gabriel Jesus down to solid. He hasn't scored enough and missed half the season. Totally agree with you. Gabriel Jesus.
Hold
goes
on,
down.
is he a gooner?
I think he's a
Of course
Liverpool
he's not.
fan. I think
Yeah,
he's a
he's a
Liverpool because
Liverpool fan.
he put
He moved
Nunes
Nunes
up to great.
He's definitely.
Oh,
a
no
Liverpool
wonder,
he's
no
definitely-
bloody well. Yeah,
he's
see,
definitely-
he's
I
one
thought
of the
you said you
Liverpool
moved
fans
one
I
up,
was
one
talking
down. You've
about.
just
You
done
know, the
two,
ones
no?
that tried to move the goalposts.
Yeah, man, 100%.
I
Like,
thought-
that's what it is.
Yeah,
All
but-
of a sudden, we want to
but
move
also-
off where Liverpool and what their aim was because they've been so bad. No, let's hold them to them standards. You know what I'm saying their season's been a flop, and their star signings and biggest signings have also flopped. Because if Nunez had helped Liverpool and they was in contention for the Champions League and contentions for the Premier League, where would he be on this list? Where would we be talking
Also,
about him on
Lewis,
this list?
I thought you were only moving down one up, one down. That's two down.
No, you can move him anywhere. You can move him anywhere. It's just super chat.
All right.
But yeah,
Gender
yeah.
merchant.
Who's it now? It's flawless. Yes, you've got another United.
Who is that?
Ericsson. You got Ericsson.
100% Flawless and Lewis are in, like, they
No,
planned it,
I
bro.
don't know how he's had.
100% they
This was
planned
me.
it.
I'd have all the Chelsea players in.
Hey, someone go move him anyway. Someone go super chat and move him up. Ericsson for us has been a great transfer. Absolutely. Great transfer. I'm saying his impact has been incredible. And when he does it, when he's not played recently, you see the big difference. Top quality for us. I still can't believe we managed to get him on a free. And I can't wait to get him back. I think he could be key this season and also next season as well. So yeah, Ericsson, great.
All right, cool. So we've got Ericsson up in great. DK, I've starred your super chat. I'm going to come back to that at the end of the tier list just so we can keep in topic. But we will come back to that. Don't worry. It's not been ignored. Who's next? Cam, you've got Mudryk. Oh, yeah, you got Mudryk, bro.
Flop. Big FLOP, bruv. Flop.
And you said I
Flop,
did this on purpose,
flop,
bro. Like, you got
flop,
fucking Mudryk.
Flop. For the price tag, flop. For his 006, nearly 007, flop. Everything about him, flop.
Can't be arsed. You know what? Fair enough.
I should have put him in.
You know what
He's
you
been
need to
that
do,
bad. I
Lewis?
should have
What you
really.
need to do
He's
now?
been that bad. I might as well have just put him in NA, bruv.
Do you know what you need to do now? You need to pray for a super chat.
Guys, save Mudryk. Save Mudryk, people. Again, save Mudryk. Hey, Fabian, if you don't like it, my friend, drop a super chat. Move him around wherever you want to. Someone else moved Jesus to solid
Yeah,
too.
that's what happened. Yeah,
That's it. Oh, Victor says Mudryk signing of the season. Hold that count. Let's go.
That's
Let's go.
That's
Mudryk is
Hey.
now signing of the season. Big up
He's signing of
Mudryk.
the
Big up.
season, yeah, but he's still a big fat flop.
Aye, right now, the tier list says otherwise. But it's me again. Who do I? Basuma. Oh, that's an easy one. Your ass can go flop too. Yeah, easy. Basuma.
He's on me by Tottenham. And also, he doesn't. Out of all those signings, he barely plays any of them. Conte, all the signs he brought in.
Yeah, like I thought
They've
he was
all
going to be a
flopped,
great
or he's not
transfer.
played.
He's just warming bench.
Yeah. Richarlison's missing.
He's there.
Oh, he's
no,
there.
No,
I'm
Richarlison's
dumb.
next.
I'm
He's-
dumb
he's
as hell.
yours.
Never mind.
Yeah, speaking of Richarlison, Neil, your pick.
Flop.
Oh yeah, without doubt. Without
Yeah,
doubt.
that's an easy
I don't
one.
really have too much else because I think people know.
Yeah. Is he not like
No
0028 or
Tottenham.
something?
0050
Yeah.
Milborough.
He's shocking.
No Tottenham player has gone above disappointing so far. It's just all been flops. Supreme Quad says Mudryk is a flop. Bro, you're a Chelsea fan.
Shout out Supreme.
What are you
Doesn't matter.
doing?
Follow
Yeah, we
the
all
super
win.
chats, bro. Put
You
it down.
are my
down,
guy.
bro.
That's £50, bro. If you want to move him, you have to
How much
spend
is £50?
£51,
That's
blood.
not £50, bro.
Not £50.
I think that's
That's not
Oh,
50.
Zar, I didn't see
South
Zar.
African rand. Can't remember the currency.
I don't know.
Earlier, Cam said that you can't judge January signing, and now he's saying flop to Mudryk. What did he say about goalposts again?
What did he
Also,
say
Mix,
about the
were you-
title? It's called
were
James
you
FC,
trying
bro.
Were you trying to move Mudryk with that super chat? Let me know. Let me know.
He's
Let me
still
know.
a flop.
Wasn't trying to move Mudryk. That's just terrible.
Wait.
Man said move the goalpost, but you move the goalpost all the time. Liverpool fans always move the goalpost when it don't go
I
their
don't
way,
even know
bro.
if he's a
Every
Liverpool
single
fan, though.
time they move the goalpost.
He's
Bruv,
a
you're
Liverpool
excuse FC, bruv. You're like a
No,
bad
Victor,
girl,
I've
bruv.
converted. It's still above. It's still above.
You're like
So-
a girl on her Reds, bruv. Always got excuses and always moody and always move stuff, bruv. It's peak, bruv.
I said you're a girl on the Reds. Oh my god.
What did he say?
Oh my god.
He's moved Mudryk to disappointing. Yeah, Mudryk has gone to disappointing. I didn't even hear that past comment. What was everyone laughing about?
It was a good comment.
Oh, I'll come back to it.
I don't even know what he said.
That was a good. I caught it.
I said them excuses FC, yo, like a girl on a red, or the Reds.
Ah,
Excuses.
Fam. Fuck it up. Right, who's it? Ryan, your go. You got Cucurella, bro.
Yo, that's finished me.
It's disappointing.
Oh,
A flop. I don't know.
DK
which
says
one.
put Wesley in signing of the season. Move Badder
We'll
goat
get to-
up. Right, I'll take the Badiashile one because you can only do one per super chat. So I'll move Badiashile up one. So Badiashile. You know what? I'll take Badiashile in signing of the season. But go on, Ryan. Go on, bro.
I don't know with Kukra. It's disappointing or flop. How much was he? 62 mil for a fullback.
It's signing of the
I'd go
season if you're
flop.
Brighton.
I'd go flop. Cucurella. He got booed by his own fans, didn't he?
Yeah, but they're the same fans who are crying out to give Mason Mount time and mental health and all this bollocks. So
Yeah, but I'd still go flop, to be honest. Cucurella.
all right, cool. So we
I
got
was expecting a lot
three
more.
players in flop. You know what? Fair enough. Flawless. You got Zinchenko. Where are you putting Zinchenko?
Oh,
I'd have to get Vinicius Zinchenko. Fuck.
it's hard.
Signing
Man.
of the
Yeah,
season.
it's tough. It's between signing of the season and great because he has had a
Yeah.
very, 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 very positive impact on Arsenal. But since this is Shameless FC, we'll go with great.
But I think for the price, for 25 mil, that's enough to worth him putting up the signing of the season.
I
That
would
is
have gone
true.
signing of the
If
season.
it wasn't Shameless FC, because it's Shameless, Arsenal
Okay.
fans, can hold that and move him if you care that much. So yeah, we'll go great. You know what I'm saying? You care that much, Arsenal fans? Put your money where your
Move
mouth is.
that red card merchant bum Samiro down. All right, cool. So
What do we move
you
him
now
down
only
from
have
signing of the
Badia
season?
Shield
See?
in signing of the
Hey,
season.
Neil, that's a prime example of why. See that right there is why I put Zinchenko.
Who put
in there.
Badia Shield in the sign of the season, by the way?
Super
That
chat.
was
Who does DK support? Who does DK
Chelsea.
support?
Proper
Chelsea
fucking
fan.
Chelsea.
Yeah, he's part of Chelsea as well. Yeah.
Right, so Badia Shield has gone up to signing of the season. He's by himself. Cam, you have Big Wesley Fofana. What are you putting
Big
Wes?
Fucking
He's been
snake,
injured
bro.
most of the season, isn't he?
He's been injured most of it.
Supreme Quads also says the horse to flop. So White Horse has now gone down to flop. Where is he?
I
Outrageous.
don't know where. I mean,
You best
Well
be giving
deserved.
How many
Flawless some
games-
of this money, bro.
how many games has Fofana played?
Hey,
with?
my birthday's coming up, bro. You already know.
Hey,
what's
how many games has Fofana played?
I'll tell you.
like about 10. But he's been very good. I would say he's been very good for us whenever he plays.
Well, I put him in solid then,
But
innit?
also, at the beginning of the season, he did flop a bit, didn't he? Before he got injured.
Nah, there
Yeah,
was that
well,
one
he's
moment
solid.
against the one moment against Zagreb, but that was really it. He didn't have anything.
He's played 7 Premier League matches. He's played 10 matches overall.
Oh, I got spot on. Love that.
Right.
Yeah, but
Played 10
Fofana's
matches.
been good.
Nate.
He's just been injury prone.
Still a
I know,
snake.
Nate. I know. Who do it?
It was
Last
injury.
one. Haaland. Well, just
Yeah, flop, man.
Signing
You know what I'm
of the
saying? Yeah.
And you know what? Not applicable, dickhead. Nah.
yeah.
Right. So what we have so far is Badia
He's a
Shield and
robot. He shouldn't
Haaland
even be on the list.
signing of the season. You got Lissandro, Trossard,
Got another super chat.
Christensen. Oh,
You know,
sorry,
super
another
chat, bro.
super chat. DK says Wesley in first tier with Badia Goat, French goats. You love to see it.
Oh
So
shit!
now
Wait,
we have
now that's
Fofana,
Vegas. Oh, my bad.
we have
That's Darwin Nunez.
Fofana, Badia Shield, and Haaland at signing of the season. We've got Lissandro, Trossard. We've got Christensen, Suter, Nunez. Who's that? That's Ericsson, Zinchenko, and Casemiro at great. Jorginho, Fies. I think I pronounced that right.
Fast,
Gakpo,
yeah.
Akanji, Enzo, Felix, and Gabriel Jesus at solid. We've got Perisic, Sterling, Romero, Anthony, and Mudryk at disappointing. And we have Oba, Calvin Phillips, Fraser Forster, Koulibaly, Vieira, Bissouma, Richarlison, Cucurella, and Weghorst in flop. And Jed Spence is just not applicable. He's just there in it.
Lewis, do you realise that you've spent, again, agendas aside, you've spent 500 million on them players and the maximum they are is solid at this moment in time?
Yeah, I'm not surprised where everyone is. I don't really have much disagreements, to be honest. Although DK says Haaland goes down to not applicable. So we're moving Haaland to the Jed Spence category. Fair enough, he can hold that. But yeah, I'm fine with like this. That's all. I think I'd put Cucurella a bit higher. Other than that, I put him up to maybe disappointing. Yeah, maybe. I don't think he's been an outright flop, but I would say he's been a bit disappointing. Other than that, I'd agree with everything. I'd agree with everything.
Jesus up to signing of the season. Casemiro up to signing of the season.
I'd put Zinchenko up the signing of the season as well.
I'm with you, Brian. Yeah,
I wouldn't put Jesus because I think Jesus has been injured a bit too much recently. So I'd keep Jesus as great transfer.
But
I'd
when
put
he's
Zinchenko
been on the pitch,
no, when
I'm with you, but
he's been great. But when you've missed he was injured since the World Cup. He's only come back very, very, very recently. Like I think he's missed too much for me to put him as signing of the season. Whereas I put Zinchenko up there because he's been
in
available.
The category. He's in the category, but I don't think he wins.
Still have him great. I still have Jesus in great transfer. Still, I think like I say, he's missed too much for me to put him in the top tier. If he'd have played more of the season, then he'd undoubtedly be in the top tier.
No. Ryan. My only argument to that is, you're not wrong, but my only argument to that is he was one of, if not the main guy and the main reason why we were where we were before the World Cup.
I understand that. But for me, he's missed too much football recently for me to put him alongside the likes of, the guys in the top tier. Like, that's just my opinion, innit? I think he's definitely like great transfer for sure, like 100%.
Team Chelsea all the way. Enzo to signing of the season. DK is moving like a signing of the season himself.
You can tell this is a Chelsea channel.
Oh, what gave it away?
That's the wrong one, isn't it?
No, that's Enzo.
No, that is Enzo. That is Enzo.
It's hard to tell, man, with this. Anyway.
Yeah, they don't let you frame the pictures correctly. They just pick the middle, whoever's in the middle, and just work with it. But yeah, now we've got Enzo, Fofana, and Badia Shield at signing of the season. Flawless, what do you think about the United ones? What do you think about the United ones?
Who's in great transfer? We've got Martinez, Ericsson,
Trossard.
Casemiro.
Oh, yeah.
United, they're the three United. Obviously, Ericsson, I put there. Martinez, I would put a signing of the season. And same with Casemiro as well. But I'm not going to argue down as of great. No, actually, I would, because they have been. Because we've overachieved so far this season. No one expected us to be in the position we're in currently. No one expected us to be at the level we're at. So I have to praise the players who have done that, our better players. And them three right there are three of our better players, clearly. Throw in Varane and Rashford in that mix. That's our best five. So that's what I would say. Anthony in disappointing. I was the one who put Anthony in disappointing. And Weghorst I put in solid transfer because he's come in and done a job. Because without him, we would have been playing Anthony Elanga up front. So I have zero complaints.
A lot of your fans are rate Elanga. Is it just a case of age or experience?
Elanga's just not good. He's just not good.
Oh, you forgot Tete as well from Leicester.
Oh, that was more of a
Alright.
loan transfer though, because I was doing
No,
permanent.
yeah.
I don't think Adam is on
No
loan.
Malacia either, man. How can you didn't have Malacia on?
Mm.
Okay, Malacia, that's an L. I forgot to put Malacia in there.
Yeah.
But I didn't
What
put
about
Tete in
Nick
there because he was
Pope?
loan.
Nick Pope as
Who?
well. Nick Pope.
Nah, there's no
Newcastle.
Newcastle players in here.
Oh, is that where you can put him in? But
Yeah, it's just
Nick
top
Pope would
six
be
and
up there,
Leicester.
you know. Nick Pope would definitely be up there.
Yeah, if we did Newcastle, I think you'd probably have Pope around great or signing of the season. And Jesters, by the way, if Leicester do go down, Neil ain't going. Neil will
facts.
still be here.
100%.
Well, I said he'll do Championship Watch or something. I don't care, but he ain't going nowhere.
That's what I was about to say, bruv. Neil will be on Championship Watch every weekend on Shameless, bruv.
Yeah, man, we ain't kicking him out. We ain't kicking him out. No chance.
Never.
But yeah, just
Neil
for anyone
is-
else
Neil-
who's
Neil
not
is-
even-
Anyone who thinks that, hold that.
If there's if there's a Mount Rushmore for Shameless, Neil's one of them.
That's facts.
You
It's
think?
just all of us. Everyone
I wasn't
in
even
the
started
thumbnail.
here.
Yeah, everyone bar Ryan. Yeah, facts.
Everyone in the
Yeah.
thumbnail, but
Yeah,
except for
100%.
Watson.
I didn't start with Shameless as well, bruv.
100%.
We do need Sam in here as well. I need a Tottenham picture so I can put him in the back, but he ain't sent me one yet. DK says move Felix up to the top tier as well. Oh, I'm loving the top tier right now.
This is outrageous, yo.
This is outrageous.
outrageous.
Is there any other fans in the base that would just want to spend like literally £2-4, bruv? That's it, bruv. It's not gonna hurt you.
We sound like Children in Need commercial for £3 a month.
You know what I
can
mean?
adopt this kind of child.
Just if you spend
Except
£4,
they're
you can.
Yeah.
Except they're paying for my meals, thankfully.
Yeah.
But by the end of this, by the end of Shameless, every Chelsea player is gonna end up being in that fucking top tier.
Yeah, man, this is our trophy this season.
Yeah, for
This
real,
is-
man. Chelsea in 10th, and they've got 4 players. inside of the season.
Madueke!
They're in 10th, and they've got
You
4
know
players
what?
inside of the
Madueke ain't
season.
played enough. That's cool. Madueke ain't played enough.
It's outrageous.
No agenda showing here.
Yo, I need to dip now though, but big up
Lewis,
you
All right,
guys.
take care,
Bless
Ryan.
you.
It's been real, my G. Big up yourself.
Bless
Yeah,
you.
big up.
Big up.
Fucking mad.
Thank God he's fucking gone. We're going to carry on.
Fucking hell. Yeah, I like that. Cam, what's your thoughts on where the Arsenal players are? What are you feeling?
Well, where they originally should have been.
I
I'm
don't know,
not.
just like-
The only
I
one
saw
I would
the-
argue.
Why is Trossard just under great transfer? Arsenal would be in the top 3, let alone top of the league without Trossardinho. Move him up, my guy. Trossard goes up.
See, my children in need call out worked. My guy, bruv. Now we just need to move these Chelsea players down.
Arsenal
Well,
wouldn't
that in
be
mind,
top
Steve-
3. Hold on. Arsenal wouldn't be top 3 without Trossard. What are you smoking, bruv?
I'm
He's a good
surprised
player,
out of all
but
the signings.
chill
he
out.
picked
I want to
Trossard.
smoke where he's smoking because wherever he's smoking makes sense.
It's good. It's good. Like whatever he's smoking is he's been brilliant. But to see you drop out the top 3 without Trossard is dumb.
Madness. DK says move Raheem up to the top. Next up, Mudryk. Raheem Sterling is
Please.
now up there.
Oh
at the
my
finals
God.
of the
I
season.
told you, bruv. I told you.
I like how you guys
can't
have
be
to do
bothered.
that because you can't have it. You can't actually.
Trust,
rate
you
your
can't have it
players
as
in
it
general.
originally is, bruv.
Yeah, exactly.
Just doing what they did in the league. No. Do you know what they're doing? They're doing exactly what they do in the league. They're just buying their way up the league, buying their way up to
And
the
Lewis-
top.
And Lewis is going to
And
get a
in
transfer
typical
ban for
Arsenal
next season.
fashion,
Get
in
points
typical
deducted.
Arsenal fashion, you're complaining about us spending money.
But yeah,
here's
no.
what-
So I'm sorry. Like I said, my only one I would probably change would be Fabio Vieira. Obviously, because I put Jesus at the top as well. So, but yeah, my only one maybe Fabio. I'm not saying he's not being great. I'm just saying I wouldn't say he's been on a complete flop. Do you know what I mean? I mean, there was a bit of hype on him, but once we found out who he actually was, it was like, oh shit, he's not as good as we thought he first was. But let's hope there's a player there. Do you know what I mean? So I'll put him in disappointing, but I wouldn't put him in a flop. That's my only one though. But yeah, man, Jorginho,
Yeah,
he's
maybe
been all right.
disappointing
I mean,
would be a bit
Jorginho. The thing is, yeah, Jorginho's only had like 2 or 3 really good games. The rest have been that he has played have been kind of just bang average.
Yeah, no one touched Jorginho in solid. Mutual agreement on that one. DK said move Bumsard down. Mudryk clear that bum more than you can believe. Okay, so Mudryk goes back down to great. I mean, not Mudryk. Trossard goes back down to great. Love to see
He's
it.
got too much money, bruv.
This
is just
despicable.
outrageous. This is despicable, bro. This is outrageous, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tia Man also says Manuel Akanji starting almost every game. Signing of the season, please. We now have another person breaching the signing of the season.
What is this list? This isn't a list, bro. This is Scrabble tiles. You're chopping it and you just throw on the floor. It's alphabet spaghetti, bro. It's just whatever lands.
Somehow everyone at Chelsea ends up at the top.
Yeah, ironically, City buying their way to the top of the league.
Now you know why. Now you know why I said what I said at the start of this stream, bro. Now you know why I said what I said at the start of this stream, because I already knew this was gonna come, bro.
The game is the game. It has to be interactive. We gotta get the people involved.
Nah, I agree with you.
We are not an echo chamber here. Facts. We want to give the people what they want.
Lewis, where are you in the table?
Donde says free Oba signing of the season.
Oh my god!
Why is this horseshit?
I told you, bro. Every Chelsea player is going to be in that.
Bro, we need to end this quick.
No. Keep it going. I want to see if they're actually good. All Chelsea fans are going to end up in the top. I want to see this.
DK says who invited the Kanji. Hold up, I do need to check if that's enough. DK, I can't lie. He's putting more. I can't move a Kanji down for that. I can't. But I will say you can use that £2 for somebody else. You don't have to super chat. Just tell me who it is, and that can run. But
how much is 50 South African dollars?
It's 225. So he's beaten by 225.
Wow, is it that low? Fucking hell.
I
don't mean that in a rude way, by the way. I didn't know it was that low.
Yeah, you didn't know that.
Yeah, no, I wasn't aware of the currency difference either. But yeah, it is. You can use the
I didn't know the currency was like that, bruv.
You don't need to super chat who it is. Just say who
is this economy, bruv.
Move Nunez down. Nunez is going down.
We'll say that. How is he next to my guy? Now move him down further, bro. Just for my sake, bro.
Can't, man. You just said move Nunez
down. Just for the fact that Ryan's not here, move him down, bro.
The game is the game.
Maybe someone else. Maybe somebody else.
Someone is going to these Chelsea.
As it stands, we have 6 Chelsea players up in signing of the season. And we still left Koulibaly.
Arsenal who are top of the league and most of their players are below.
The signing of
all these Chelsea players are 10th.
Mix, you did spend 5 on Nunez. Fair enough. He goes back up to great. Fair enough.
My days.
DK, pick somebody else. That £2 can still count. Or pick somebody else, but can't be Nunez.
Unless you add like another 325.
Oh my gosh. Is that my idol in solid? Oh no, you already know it's on site. Jorginho Bonito to flop ASAP.
Wow.
Oh mad. Jorginho has now gone down.
I ain't even mad about that one still. I know that one hurts Lewis more, bro. But that's the funny thing. I know that one hurts Lewis more.
Back to the top.
What is this? This is like bidding, bro.
TJ, they paid more for Trossard to stay there, so I can't drop him. But you can again use that for somebody else if you want to message that. Doesn't have to be a super chat. Just let us know. But I can't put that one in because it was a 5.
Unless you add more. How much was he moved down to?
It was a 5 to put him up.
He's like, I'm out.
Who put him up? No, but who moved him down?
DK.
Was it for 5? Yeah. So it has to be more than a 5. Unless you want to add another £3 or something like that, it has to be more.
Move Koulibaly to signing of the season. All right, cool.
I knew this was going to happen, bro.
So we now have 7.
Literally, history repeats itself.
I hope it happens in real life. Up the fucking Chelsea. Up the Chelsea. Senegalese repeating how much was the Haaland donation? I think it was another 2. I can't find it.
I think it was quite low. I think it was 2.
Let me have a look. Let me keep scrolling up. I'll find it in a little sec. That was Raheem up top. That was Trossard. DK put £2 for Haaland. DK put £2 for Haaland. But yeah, TJ, you can pick somebody else. That money don't have to go to waste. You can pick somebody else to move up or down, and that's cool. Gonna go for another 5-10 minutes or so, and then we're gonna be live on Flawless's channel for the Q&A. Warrior, did you? No, you didn't donate. You didn't donate. Who else is there?
This is mad, you know.
It's beautiful. It actually makes me feel like we had a good season until I look at the table. So I look at the table.
Look at your manager.
There was another super chat from DK though, by the way. He said, out of topic, WrestleMania predictions, everybody. I am hoping they let Roman Reigns beat Cody, but I don't know. I don't know. Because I want to see him get to 1,000 days. But I don't think that they're going to do it.
I think they should have Roman beat Cody and then come, like, I don't know, fucking SummerSlam or something, have Jey Uso main event, Jey take the reins of Roman Reigns.
Yes! That would be fucking brazy. Give me Reigns v Uso and then Jey Uso taking the titles off him.
Bro, that's what I've been wanting. That would be...
I can't be asking Cody. I know he's going to the top anyway. So it's like, we don't need to rush it. What about the other ones? KO, Sammy, like, we already know they're winning that one.
Yeah, we know they're winning. Do you know what? I've got a funny feeling, though. Listen, I've been saying it on Twitter. There's something going on between Jay and Sammy, bro. Because every time, I go and I see this guy's stories, on his IG, it's always a picture of him and Sammy looking at each other. It's something like that, bro. Bro, I've just got this funny feeling Jay's going to cost the Usos the titles.
I think there'll be some fuck that happens in the match. Like
I don't know why. I could be wrong, but I don't know why, bro. It's just, I don't know, bro. I just got a funny feeling that this...
You know what I see? I see, like, Jay costing him the titles. Roman goes after Jimmy in revenge. And then fucking Jay turns on Roman. That's what I see.
Yeah.
Jay says, can I move my guy Jesus to great transfer? Was there a super chat on Jesus?
Someone put him down to solid.
What did someone move?
I don't know how much it was.
Well, all the Chelsea fans bad.
Because I put him as sign of the season, then he went to great.
I like 5 Flawless. Imagine they've gone for everybody, but still Mudrich is down there for 100 million.
Dollars to pounds. Dollars to pounds. Pick someone else. Dollars to pounds. I can't lie. Mitchell still kind of wins that one. Let me just double check. Yeah. Oh no, the dollar's over the pound. The dollar's over the pound. Okay.
No.
So that means Jesus is going up to great.
Is it over a pound?
But the dollar's over the pound.
$5 is £4. So wait for the £5.
It's the other way around.
No, it's under the pound.
Oh no, it's the wrong way. I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah, no,
that's what I'm saying. It's under the pound. I was about to say, wait, because you would have said some breaking news to me there. Like, when did? Whoa, hold on. When did the dollar become stronger than the pound?
Can I tell you a story, bro? When I was over on holiday for like 4 weeks, and I was over in Asia, I saw the Queen die, a prime minister, the pound go to shit in real life, bruv. It was crazy, and I came back and like, what the fuck happened? In the old September time, literally, all this new shit changed.
You left, and it all went to shit, Neil. Why did you leave?
Yeah, trust me, man. Trust me.
Clearly,
now DJ look like Rishi Sunak.
Clearly, it's your fault, bro.
Yeah, man. It is what it is.
Don't leave the UK. Don't leave the UK. Because it's all mad. I'll just wait for TJ's one, and then I think we'll wrap up from there. I want to give him the opportunity to move someone else up. Oh yeah, Cena v Theory predictions. Theory's winning that.
Yeah, I've already said it. Theory will win that because Cena's already got his movies and his stuff coming up, so he won't have time for WWE, especially to have a belt. He'll have to be there like at least 3-4 shows before the next big main event, pay-per-view. But that's what.
Oh, what is this about the London Stadium being looked at as an option for us? Fuck off.
You don't want to go to Spurs? What's up?
What?
Like, because we're looking for a stadium to move to while the bridge gets renovated. Apparently the London Stadium's being looked at as an option. Why are you not going to Wembley like Spurs? Can't you get a deal with Wembley? Fucking go Wembley.
Huh?
Although to be honest, I think even Spurs were having issues with staying there for over a season, so maybe it's an issue. Who've we got left that you can move? Just bounce like a couple of different names and we'll just pick one. Oh, you said keep. All right, cool. No worries, TJ. Big up my guy. I was trying to find someone, but it's what it is. But yeah, London Stadium is an option that's being considered by Chelsea to play games at, and I would rather die than go
Why
to
don't you
this.
just go? You should
Yeah,
go
but
to like.
your only
I'd rather
other
have like
option
the
is
Oval,
Fulham,
the
bro.
Kia Oval.
What?
Your only other option is Fulham, then, no?
No, you could go Twickenham. You could go Wembley. I wouldn't want to go North London.
Twickenham. Yeah, why don't you do it at Twickenham? That one makes sense.
The Street want fried phase in flop. Go ahead and get it done. We'll do that.
Who's
Santiago
the
says
Streets,
moving
bruv?
to Spurs would
Nobody
be bad
mentioned
luck.
him.
Yo, imagine we go to Tottenham and we lift the trophy there before them. That would actually be a brazy flex.
Yeah,
Although
you'd
it's
never
not
hear the
worth
end of
it.
it.
Fried phase.
Woot Fez to flop. Cool. Woot Fez is-
Wow.
Yeah, True Brew Clay. I do not want to be going to that shithole. Fuck that. Fuck that. The London Stadium is a dump. Stratford is a dump. The walk round there and back after a game is fucking long. The stewards are pricks. The view is terrible. There's no atmosphere.
Yeah, Lewis
No,
won't be
no.
going to any of them games that
So Lewis,
season. You'll just see him do
Lewis,
live
ba-
watch-alongs every week.
Basically, what you're saying is you're not too fond of the Spurs Stadium, and that's what. I'm
No,
getting.
no, this
That's
is West
what I'm
Ham. Tottenham's still
Oh,
a
this is West Ham.
shithole, but that's West Ham.
getting. Yeah,
Tottenham's a
you guys are
shithole, but it's a better stadium than West Ham's. West Ham is a dump. Fucking
Yeah, West
dump.
Ham's coming out. Look, West Ham Stadium's becoming outdated like Arsenal's.
And
When
they've
they were
only been
first,
there for
when
like
they
5
were first put up, oh, this is amazing, this is like sick, But now look, West Ham Stadium is what 10, 11 years old now, 12 years old. So it's now becoming outdated. So it's becoming shit. Plus, they've got a big fucking running track going around the stadium.
That's their fault for picking that shit, but fuck that. I don't want to go to fucking 4 years.
But it
That
took 4 years.
shithole.
Wait, that's
Well, we have to go for 4 years to renovate.
Wait,
4
what you
years
lot
to
expanding
renovate?
to? Wait, what you lot? How much you expanding to?
Well, we have to tear the stadium down, dig beneath the
You're tearing it a
dig
hole
beneath
down.
the
Oh
floor,
my
and
days.
then lift back up. So
Oh,
it's
it's
a
a new
4-year
stadium.
operation.
It's a new stadium.
Yep.
Oh shit! Okay, check you lot moving on up in the world, man.
Yeah, because like we've needed a new stadium for years, but I can't lie. I've been saying like it's easier for Chelsea to just move. It's easier other than doing all this shit for 4 years. So we have a ground that's at 60k and we can never renovate higher than that because of a bunch of different legal laws that surround the area. United,
Yeah.
you can build above
Arsenal.
6, whatever your allocation is. Arsenal, you can renovate. Liverpool, you can renovate. I think Leicester, you guys are renovating
No,
your
Arsenal
stadium.
can't renovate
We
much
can't
more than
go
what they've
above
got right now.
60k. We can't.
We can't renovate like capacity wise too much more than what we've got now. I think we can only renovate up to 65, 70,000 if I'm not mistaken. But it's not too much more
Really?
than we can renovate it to. We
Because
can
you've got a
renovate it
bunch of
outside and
space
that make it
around
look
here.
better,
bro.
but we can't just make completely expand it to the point where we're adding like 20 more, 30 more thousand seats.
That's mad. I thought you guys could renovate a lot higher than that. But yeah,
I
and
could be
Santiago,
wrong.
this is the thing. After 60k,
I could be wrong because when I asked them,
we gotta keep moving. So what's the
so
point?
the reason why I say that is because I remember when it was the plans first came out to Arsenal that we're gonna be building a new stadium. I think it was the capacity was 65,000, something like that. Was the
Yeah.
or something like that. I read it somewhere because I remember seeing the fucking 65,000 whilst I was reading that stadium about the stadium itself. So unless it's changed now, unless they've got a new rule or law or whatever they've done, I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah, it's just I don't know, but fuck that. God forbid we have to go to that dump. That's dead.
4 years though, yo, that's crazy, fam.
4
Yeah,
years
Wembley
at the
would-
London
Wem-
Stadium.
Wembley would definitely won't let you have fucking dead for 4 years. The season baby, and that's pushing it, but 4 years.
Yeah,
no
because
way,
like
bro.
they've got different laws in terms of like how many times you can use the ground over
Even
the course of
Twickenham
the
though,
season.
isn't that like Twickenham?
Yeah, Twickenham. No, Twickenham. I think would be a bit fine because it's not surrounded by like a bunch of different flats and a living area like it is with Wembley. You've literally got flats surrounding the stadium there.
Yeah, that's fair.
So like every match day, you've got to deal with like fans coming in and out and all of that, and then they've got their own different events they're trying to do through a season. Like Tottenham, they had issues renewing for their second season in 18-19 because they weren't even meant to be going back for that season.
Yeah, but
So
guys,
I could
they had so
understand
many
Wembley
problems
being
with the
difficult
first
for us.
renovation. I remember because I was actually working at the Tottenham ground when they started the renovations, and they had so many problems, brother. I remember talking to someone when they started it, and they said, "Yo, this is not going to take like what they think it is. It's going to take like an extra year or two because there's so many problems in the stadium as it is. It's not just like building over the stadium. They have to fix so much stuff underneath the stadium. They had to do all the pipe work, everything. So the time limit, the time scale that Spurs came out with, even the work was like, that is not happening. That in that time scale, that is not happening. If you want the stadium how it wants to be, how you want the stadium to be, it's not happening in that sort of time scale. It's going to be an extra year or year or two. So yeah, man, that was. But
Seriously,
you
just
can't
Wembley.
deny it now. From my only concern is when you look at it from a bird's eye view, it looks like a toilet seat, bro.
Oh, it's, God, we
Like,
won't.
I
Be
don't know
able to-
what the design was on that one, bro. Like, who saw it from a bird's eye view and said, "Yeah, that looks all right," you know? Like,
It's
did no
definitely
one
an
come up in
Arsenal
that
fan
meeting and
who
say
found out.
that kind of does look like a toilet seat from a bird's eye view? Did no one say that in the meeting when they were discussing the renovations, how the stadium's going to look? But apart from that,
I
it is
bet
a
an
quality
Arsenal
thing.
fan was behind the design, or Chelsea fan or something.
Yeah, probably. It has to be one of the two. Maybe even West Ham, bro.
Yeah, oh, fuck that anyway. But yeah, guys, we are going to wrap up the stream here. It's been a fucking hilarious episode. Big up everybody that's locked in. Guys, don't go anywhere because we're going straight on to
Don't go
Flawless
anywhere.
Channel. He's going live with the Q&A.
Yeah,
And we're raiding him as well. So none of you guys move anywhere. But big up everybody that's locked in. Like, subscribe, all of that. And big up everybody. Up the Chelsea.